don't forget to hit the record button like I did for the Dissidia stream.
Hit the record button.
Just did. I need to have like something on my whiteboard. I could actually get like a red marker on my whiteboard, or like a red colored in circle to remind me about the record button.
You should.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. I'll do that like later on. Or I'll forget about that and then forget about recording because I forgot about that.
Either way, something is forgotten.
So, just to test, you can see and hear the game screen, right?
Yes. Yes, I can.
So if I do that, you can hear me doing this.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Always want to test this. I fucking love Danganronpa.
It's a really good game.
Hello, Sam! Alright, I think it's about time we just clicked the transition button on the stream and then hit load game. Yeah, second save. That's the one that I was talking.
Nice. Okay.
Alright, continue. And as you can see, the first save is completely unaffected. We were exactly where we were. So, to recap, because we love doing these recaps, we are fresh. We are steaming hot fresh off of the second trial. Snow had nightmares about the person who was executed because she loved him so much.
I did. It was...
In an unrelated note, the toast with the butter that I spread on it today was especially tasty.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. The joke was I was using Mondo's butter. Anyway, so we are fresh off of trial number 2, and Aoi at one point left her dormitory and saw essentially what looked like the ghost face of one of the people who died during trial 2. Saw their fate. And we are here investigating that with her.
I'm already rude.
Because spooky, scary ghost. Alright?
Spooky, scary ghostington.
Alright, whenever you're ready, Snow.
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room.
I'm getting goosebumps, man.
Come on,
Cthulhu Fatah. I don't know how to say that properly.
Fatan, I think.
Fatah?
Fatan. I don't know. That's how I would. That's what my instinct says.
Actually, you know what? My instinct says that he's gonna say it incorrectly on purpose because he's only ever, seen it written. Cthulhu Fatagan. Shut up! What if he actually shows up? Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro.
Well.
Ooh. Spooky.
Do you want to just go straight to the locker, or do you want to talk to anyone?
Let's look at the locker.
That looked like it hit Kyoko.
I love how Kyoko's always closest to the thing we need to investigate.
Yeah. Is this the locker? There was something in here. Huh? The locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing here?
I remember seeing this.
Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looked like a yeah. Remember, it was a broken laptop. How did the laptop get from the library to here?
Hey, Byakuya, are you being a jackass again?
Bro, that guy wearing a shirt is bad. That's a girl. Sakura is a girl.
Is a female.
Is a female with lady, who uses lady pronouns.
It would seem.
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on.
Huh? I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning.
Oh man, if I had the Love's Clueless Girls tribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. So glad I don't have it.
Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
Hold on, give me a minute.
Are you alright, Snow?
Fucking tadpole.
The fucking tadpole, man. I thought it was like some extraterrestrial shit. It's just a baby fucking frog. Who could have figured, man? Homeboy looks like he hasn't washed his hair in 14. You're probably right.
It's so much funnier than it should be.
I know, right? Fucking tadpoles, man. Oh my god, Snow.
Okay, I'm fine, don't worry about it. Shut up, you're making me laugh even more. Okay, I'm fine. Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions like a fucking tadpole, man!
Don't be mean. I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now?
Not the tadpole, man.
Fucking tadpole. Fucking baby frog. But listen, isn't this really strange? What's the laptop doing there? Fucking tadpole.
In other words...
Maybe someone hid it there. Tadpoles, man.
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us.
Why are you gonna laugh at baby frogs? Yeah, Snow, what the fuck is funny about baby frogs, huh? They're just trying to get by. Getting mistaken for fucking aliens.
Well, you see, Chief.
Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed there's one big difference between this room and all the others?
There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
yes.
That's your line. Precisely. I know when names change. Okay.
You
There's
do?
no camera in here. Sorry, I heard. Oh, that's the saw. That's not a dog. Never mind.
Okay.
I couldn't tell if that was my bulldog whining or a saw in the basement. Anyways, there's
Maybe
no camera in here.
Never mind, I was gonna make a very dark joke.
Aretha?
I was gonna be like, maybe it's both.
No. Anyways, there's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind.
So you're saying someone put the laptop— shut the fuck up. So you're saying someone put the laptop in here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. You know, so the mastermind knows this is a place now. Just draw more attention.
Let me hit circle? No. I don't think I want to. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then...
So first of all, we have to wake it up.
Right. Wake up! Just yelling at the laptop.
I was drinking, you jackass.
I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There's a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
Hey,
There, the icon in the far left.
What is it? It says alter ego?
Excuse me, sir. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto?
With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it,
Ooh.
the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to her. Master, you're here!
God.
Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost! Buddha, sweet baby tadpole, save me!
Calm down.
Calm down. It's not a ghost.
Huh?
Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out.
Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed. I'm not entirely what. I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. Like, I don't know what voice to give this, because...
It seems to just be talking in Chihiro's normal voice.
Yeah, exactly. That voice, that tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter Ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself.
AI
That's
program.
right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer by repeating different tasks. It gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it.
I actually know what those things are!
Do tell!
I don't know,
Eventually-
I mean, I know what, I don't know how to,
Alright, we'll just go through them. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design.
You'll have to, like, if you want to know what they are, there's a really good CGP Grey video that talks about it. He talks about it in the context of the YouTube algorithm.
Okay.
Yeah. Support vector machine, reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers.
If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called Alter Ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego.
Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on it. This is what this means, yes? And then he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it.
Yeah, but you know, all this about master and whatnot. Yes, yes. I believe I'm on fire. Thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible! But he's a guy, and also a computer program, and also a baby tadpole.
I feel as if.
That aspect is no problem.
I mean.
That aspect?
Anyway,
Did we just get Hifumi bisexual rep?
Hold up.
Did we just get Hifumi bisexual rep? Or computer program love rep? Or both?
Yes.
Or both?
I don't know.
Hifumi bisexual. I'm okay with this.
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more.
Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little while longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked the next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked? It's gonna be a while, but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted, even after his death.
Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
It's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern.
Huh? Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, you can scream as loud as you want, but we won't hear a thing.
Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that.
Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But
Whoa, that's putting Kyoko at so...
That is...
This is what made me love Kyoko as a character. Like, she's just like, well then I'll do something that's incredibly dangerous for the sake of a computer.
And it's not just the sake of the
No, I
computer
know,
either.
it's like it's the pursuit of the truth, but like...
I do, like, she keeps getting better for me.
I know, Kyoko is one of the best characters. But if you leave your door open all night, then...
it's true.
There's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you.
There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident it would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. For one, she wasn't talking about stepping on people in her path to get there. Like someone who'd been dropped into a battlefield versus someone who had been born on a battlefield. I feel like that was the fundamental. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop. Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. She recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct.
Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
Okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low, so I prepared for this moment. It's how I feel kinda sorry for her.
I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
Sure about that.
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something.
And then Kyoko typed one last sentence.
I'll come back later.
Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different than when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried?
could it be,
What's wrong, hero?
you know?
Ah, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get the laptop online. And we could call for help from the outside.
But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well, if we take it out here and find somewhere that does have online access?
Bad idea, Tadpole.
That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Ah, yeah, true.
Indeed.
There's no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
That's the dog.
That is the dog's.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
Indeed.
Good night. We'll be back, I promise.
Come on, Hifumi, let's go!
Okay.
Wrong boy!
We all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout.
Awesome? Ended up doing something totally awesome, right?
And as if he'd been waiting for his cue.
da da da! Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So what was this awesome something?
Monokuma!
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen?
No, nothing in particular.
Oh, keeping secrets? No fair! I demand exclusive interview!
Denied, super denied!
Demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it?
Yes, just
Ew, gross! You said do it! What? You said it first! These voices are oddly similar. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had the chance to relax in some time. Huh? But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. We decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased. Yeah, that's right! Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Ah, jeez, what are you gonna do right? We lost fair and square.
Well, ladies, shall we go?
Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the bruise, and her poker face didn't even flinch.
Probably because she's a gambler.
Yeah. So she and the other girls headed back to the dressing room.
damnation!
Damn it, we totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Ew. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so we should head back to the dining hall.
Hold on!
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange.
Strange? What do you mean?
What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek.
Ah, that's right, I forgot this happens. Huh? That's... You're absolutely right! Oh god, Ifumi. I thought you were all about the 2D.
All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy.
I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? There's a correct answer here.
There is a very...
Okay, let's go! The man's
is-
fantasy burning up in my chest. I decide to head back to the bathhouse.
That is the opposite of the correct answer.
Yup.
Have fun in your man's fantasy. Have a smashing good time.
This game does like its fan sub. We opened the door to the dressing room, silent as death, and peeked inside. Looks like the girls had already finished changing and gone into the bathhouse. This all started as a lie, but apparently they decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made ourselves into the dressing room. Forbidden.
But
So they really are taking a bath. Is this what Celeste meant about lying convincingly?
Yes.
Mr. Hagakure, please refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory. Just up ahead is the bathhouse, and there awaits a great, dazzling passion. I just want to get this over with. I'm not, like...
We're not inspecting or anything, just...
I placed my hand on the door leading to the bathhouse. I opened it gently, inch by inch. I love the voice acting. Why, thank you! I moved my hand like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further, and then...
Great.
On the other side of the thick rising steam, I saw... Look, you can even see Sakura's side boob. She's a girl. Okay? Sakura is a girl. The happy music is playing. I'm not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a job well done. The 3D body isn't so bad in the nude state, I suppose.
could it be?
But still, I just can't believe it. Like, serious.
How about that?
Ogre's a girl? Looks like you're not the only one confused, Sam. Was this really okay? Well, I look too.
Oh,
So, yeah, I have to say yes. No!
That's not how that works, buddy!
Oh, God. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and had joined us in the dining.
You got it.
Oh man, what a nice
This is
bath!
fine.
Having the chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but...
Ain't no time for that!
So in the end.
That's what I figured.
Actually,
Huh? You were just staying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me!
My entire
Everyone's so cold and mean! Even after I got presents for you all!
Presents?
Well now.
Okay, have I got your attention?
Saint Asterisk. 1. Mondo Butter. 2. What's in Snow's basement? Mondo Butter.
Excuse me.
Lots and lots of Mondo Butter. It's all Snow can do to recapture the memory. In fact, she's building a... This is going to be a reference to iCarly. I need you all to focus. She's building a statue of Mondo out of butter.
Hey, Aretha.
Yes, no?
So that was a reference, huh?
Yeah, yeah. To be fair,
I'm supposed to...
I'm not surprised if you don't know or don't know iCarly. It's not like as fucking well known.
Okay. Then let's head to the gym where your presents await. That's always a good sign. No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh.
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would
You
seem
just left, buddy. He's probably going to repeat the same thing again. Providing us with a motive to get things moving. Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore, even though that's kind of the point of us being here.
Me either. I'm like totally traumatized, man.
however,
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. We have to just endure it, come what may. You'd think, me being the smartest one here, I would know not to say that where cameras are.
You've met Best Boy! Who is Best Boy Asterisk? Alter Ego? Alter Ego is just Chihiro. We'd met Chihiro from the start. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
Who? You.
I think we switched for Monokuma because I was tired.
Yeah.
My throat.
So it's your.
Okay. To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead.
Fuck me! Alright, Byakuya.
Oh yeah, we switched for Stoner.
Yeah. Byakuya,
Yeah,
did you get here early?
Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right. Excuse me, sir. Any good marching band student knows it's left foot first. The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh?
I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self.
So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Kinda late at that.
What the heck?
What? Keep making fun of me. I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
so then,
Which means...
Here it is.
Aren't we missing one person?
Are we?
Oh, never mind, I didn't see.
You got
What's his name?
this?
Our moral compass. He hasn't been talking.
Is he here?
Oh yeah, I saw him in the left.
Oh, okay.
He just hasn't been talking because he's so traumatized. It looks like everyone's here! So then, let's get started!
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive do you have prepared for us this time?
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Yeah, that's right! We're not gonna lose to you ever again!
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes we gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you...
What do you think it's gonna be?
Oh, I don't know.
Shasterisk! Don't look at the chat. What do you think it's gonna be?
Money.
Fucking...
This! $10 million!
Damn.
I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos!
Here's what I think.
Yeah?
Byakuya isn't gonna give a shit. That's my theory.
Yeah, that's pocket change to him.
That's yeah, so Byakuya I feel like might be out of the running unless it's self-defense.
Yeah.
If it's actually for the motive, it's definitely 100% not Byakuya, because he does not care.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue. That's all I wanted to say.
That's fair.
Wowie,
that's
wowie, wow.
So that's the motive you've prepared, is it? $10 million is...
It's not nearly enough. Yeah, there you go.
It's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
She's right. You simply can't. You can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap. For serious. Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friend.
Come on, stop trying to act tough.
Wait, I can't wait!
The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life.
What a commit. Disappeared, leaving his words on stage with massive.
There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
If you think that $1 million is enough to make your life comfortable, you're very sad.
Yeah, that's not nearly enough. What about you?
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough money to buy my comics and DVDs.
That's another point. These are all ultimates.
Yeah, money should be
They
known.
all make a shit ton of money. Then
Just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Snow.
I said it.
Oh, well, it
That's a
didn't
lie.
come through. It didn't.
Ugly?
$1 million would fix my whole life. What the fuck? Yeah, but it wouldn't last long, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. I don't know why he used money, because whether they make money now or not, they all have a way to make a shit ton of money.
Oh, yeah.
It's that time already, huh? Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my room door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey.
Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
You know?
Okay. Let's everyone just head back to our rooms. And don't think about the whole money thing. Got it? Good. Then let's head back. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka?
Oh, honey!
Right. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled in money. No way that's gonna... Oh, God, Makoto.
Makoto.
Told myself, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure. Because the program Chihiro left, alter ego. We finally have some small hope to grasp on. As long as we have that, then I'm sure.
Little kids have it so easy. I remember when to read lines. Because they can put little in front of their nickname, and right off the bat, everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma. See, just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least, like, 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, little arsonist, little war criminal, little destruction of the environment, little hit and run, little death tax, little Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly become brighter. Our dreams are expanding. Ding, ding.
Oh, a little tadpole.
A little fucking gray alien. It just
Little
turned out
fucking
to be
tadpole, man.
It just turned out to be a tadpole.
Who fell for money?
Morning.
Hello.
Dining hall. One thing I also want to do before you choose your free time is go look at the nurse hall.
Could it be?
Because, like, you didn't get to look at the extra rooms for the last investigation when they mattered. So I'm just going to make sure that you get that information this time.
Okay.
So the people here today are the same as yesterday. Just us 7. Byakuya and Toko are a lost cause, but it looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good, too. It's like he's just given up.
For people who are as tight as he is, when you snap hard.
Didn't seem like your ticks liked that word very much, did they?
Fight me, bitch.
I wish there was some way to make him better.
On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night? Yeah, I didn't have any problems. I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either. But
Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but
it's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt. I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the master.
Oh,
Taka is fucked. Taka be yook.
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
well.
Even though I made the rule about nighttime, even though it was fucking obvious.
Hey,
That's a good question.
Celeste swearing but still in her calm state is like lifeblood for me. Holy shit.
Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi?
Oh.
No, it's just like you said. We'll need to be very careful. Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips. Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off tadpole all of a sudden?
It's a thing now.
Yep.
What a fucking tadpole. Alright, let's look at all the stuff first. And then...
So, we have been getting Monokuma coins every single time we finish a trial, and we would usually be using those on gifts, but getting the gifts, especially one at a time, would take fucking forever. So I decided to make an alternate save where I'd gotten up to this point, and I didn't save over the original one, and I'd spent all the Monokuma coins. So, we have a lot of presents.
And for the viewers at home, no progress was made outside of getting gifts.
Yeah, we are at the exact same point in the story now as we just were on the previous save. So this is our, like, new main save.
So you played through the whole game?
No, I loaded the previous save and got, I loaded the previous, our current save, this one and got to this point. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
And now I save over that one because this is the main section. So yeah, before we do anything, I'm gonna show you the nurse. The nurse room. This is like, it's a room you haven't seen and it may become important in the next trial.
Oh! Well, that's the most fucking obvious thing I've ever seen. Why are there x-rays?
Is that what they are?
Well, like, there's pictures of x-rays.
So,
let's look at the trash can.
yeah, the camera and the monitor are just gonna be like, there's a camera and a monitor. Normal trash can, there's nothing inside, so I don't really need to think about more than that.
Trash can.
A refrigerator.
Fridge.
They must use it to keep drugs and stuff cold. Nice!
Nice! I need to stop saying nice.
Yeah, your ticks really don't like that word.
They really fucking don't. I should log this. I keep forgetting to log things, and that's gonna bite me in the ass later.
Alright, so who do we want to spend time with? It's around about the point in time where you might start running out of people to have spent the first time with, and might want to start considering like growth with a particular person.
Let's... I highly doubt our sweet, glorious moral compass is gonna let us spend time with him. So
Is that who you're picking? Because I could try.
No. We've already spent time with him, right? Yeah. Hold on. Let me log. Local. Okay. So.
Oh shit! You can like.
Yeah.
It says that. Yeah.
No. Okay. So. Can you tell me who we haven't spent time with?
I don't exactly know. We haven't spent time with Makoto. No.
Well, we've spent time with him.
Haven't with him.
Not with Byakuya.
I think we have with Hifumi. No, we haven't with Hifumi. We haven't with Yasuhiro?
We have with Kyoko, I know.
We have with Aoi. We haven't with Toko.
We haven't with Toko. Well, dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need Toko, Celeste, not Celeste, Toko, Sakura, Byakuya, and there was a last person, and oh yeah, Hiro. Let's spend some time with Byakuya.
If we can.
If we can.
If he will allow us.
And if he won't, I just want to get that first with everyone before we focus on people.
Which is fair.
Is that a decent strat to go into this?
Yeah, like I said. Gonna have to go there myself.
And I assume the people who die are less,
Less what?
well, I don't know. I don't know, their skills wouldn't be as helpful. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you now that they're dead that Chihiro has the best skill.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder who will commit the next murder. What do you think, Makoto? Who is going to kill whom?
Well, Byakuya, I got this knife and you're right here. No, kidding. Hey, you can!
Hey! Let's do it! It pains me to watch you. Do you really desire my affection so much? You're free to do what you will.
I ignored the insults and spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give him a present? I'm gonna say yeah, definitely.
We have a shit ton of presents.
I can tell you exactly which one is something that he will like.
Yeah. You know what we have, so I'm gonna just let you deal with presents.
This.
Okay. Cool. Let's give him.
This is...
You bastard. How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Tagami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem.
So yeah, you can tell that he absolutely fucking loves it.
Yeah. I'm going to hold on to this.
Byakuya was so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. That is the love
Aw.
line. Seeing X so pleased is the love line. Like, not as in love, like, really, it means they love the gift. I'm pretty sure that actually will be enough that if you wanted to spend time with Byakuya again, you actually would get to level 2. Like, you don't have to give them many love presents to guarantee a full relationship.
Cool. I have a question for you.
Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means.
Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
In other words...
So you just got into Hope Speak by blind luck? I see. Well, that answers my question.
What was the question?
How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into this school. Even though he doesn't have any unique talents either, he just has
No, he
rich
does.
parents.
He does have unique talents. It's money.
Nope. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in.
Boring?
You know, the
generic?
only word that doesn't describe you, Byakuya, is commoner. That is the only word that does not describe you.
That's his talent. Do you really have to list all that off?
But it's the truth.
Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even I...
You seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they're all ultimate.
Go on, I dare you to have a martial arts fight with Sakura.
Fucking dare you, bro. Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. No.
He really is taking this to the extreme.
You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. I'm an arrogant jackass.
Oh yeah. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about him today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Oh! That is a fucking... I love insult to that swearing. Like, in school, cool and composed. I think that's a pretty good school, actually. I think that helps remove a lot of the jittery of the aim.
Cool. Let's spend time.
Hold
Never
on.
mind.
Someone... Looks like someone's here.
Ding dong. Honey.
Taka! Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? Huh? Mean alter ego? He's still alive? No, not quite. Let me see. I want to talk to him. Taka. The way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Kyoko said we're not allowed to use alter ego. Even so, can't just leave him here like Okay, why don't we get going?
Oh, Makoto.
You want me to talk to him or just leave?
Talk to Taka one more time.
I can... Hey, yeah. So I guess we're just doing this then.
Can we talk to Kyoko first or something? Is that an option, Kyoko?
Just a second.
Hi.
Where
Where are you going?
Huh?
Hey,
It's probably best if you don't drag him around with you too much given his current condition.
Kyoko looked at Taka staring behind me. Yeah, I know that, but I was getting kinda hungry. Thought we'd head to the dining hall or warehouse
Correct.
or something.
Well then, I guess that's okay.
Sort of saw a brief flicker of doubt that maybe it was just my imagination.
Kyoko, you're stop! Because this is gonna end badly!
Also, do you see the stance that Toko is standing in?
Yeah, that's genocide.
Wanna become famous? No! Go away! Oh, hold on. Can I ban them? Yo, away! I wanted to show Taka alter ego. I should head to the dressing. Oh, that's not. That's the laundry. Okay, so there's a laptop in this locker stand, and on the laptop there's a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Will you just tell me what you want to say, and I'll type it in for you. And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? There he was forcing himself to get the words from his mouth, from the bottom of his heart. He forced his weakened state to make the sound. Please. Okay. I typed the questions exactly as Taka had asked. Then... Do you hold yourself responsible? If Master could talk now, this is what he would say. Please, live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape. All of you. Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth. The one asking those questions is... Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I came to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had became. So that must be why he feels responsible. Are you ready for this? The screen suddenly went dark, and what appeared next was...
Stop fucking around.
I know. Snow, are you alright? Snow? No! Oh god! You're not letting yourself get crushed under all the weight of that responsibility, are you? A man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Hell, what am I saying? Of course you do. That's... I'm sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation, using the data about Mondo that Master had given. I figured if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him. So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time or get all depressed. Take the time to indulge in your regrets. You might even start walking again without realizing. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people. What if they said it with that kind of condescending tone? Oh my god. Ha Taka? Oh god. It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Huh? Those words. Deep within my heart. They're inside of me!
The fuck?
Well, I guess everyone knows where we are now. Taka? Who the fudge is Taka? Your eyes. Hey, don't worry about it. Guess I kinda caused a scene, huh? Shoot, man. And your voice. I'm a new me. Ah, I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit now, you dumb butt. Because he's the moral compass, so he can't swear, but... So that's
What
why...
just happened?
Okay, Taka, just calm down. I am calm, and don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. I'm me! I am me! Taka let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on! And I took off after him, but someone stood in my way. As if tagging Taka out, she walked briskly into the dressing room.
Just a second.
What do you think you're doing?
Yoko! Oh, no, you see, this is
Enough
just...
already.
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems, and not just for me, for everyone.
Sorry.
Correct.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here now.
Okay. Damn! He was mad at us.
Well, yeah, no shit.
I don't know why. I'm kidding. I finally headed back to my room, embarrassed and sullen.
Once again, well, yeah, no shit.
That took one of our free time slots. But still, what was with Taka's sudden freak out? Seriously worried about.
Ding dong, ding dong. Time.
Have such soon. Okay then.
Yep. Normal announcement. Night time already. I guess I have to wait tomorrow to figure out Taka's whole thing. For now, it's time to sleep.
Oh yeah, because we should totally wait on something like that.
Yeah. We got one free time slot.
You want to know why I hate video games? You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend. But unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just bought the latest big budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I watched! What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies. Even though I never actually played it.
Don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
That is no reason to hate video games.
Yeah, it's pretty meta, isn't it?
That's a way to like video games, actually. What's your logic there?
Good. Get ready.
Beautiful day!
Yep.
Oh boy. He's triggering a different kind of vocal tick in me, that voice.
If you want, I can take over the voice.
Maybe.
Yo, I've been waiting. Huh? Are you the only one here? Where's everyone else? They went on ahead. Went on ahead to where?
Hey, come on.
We can talk about it later. For now, let's go take a bath. Bath?
Yeah, remember the whole thing with the bath thing? Why are the girls here?
Someone help! Fumi, what's going on? Makoto, save me! I never asked you for anything, but I'm asking now! What happened? She's trying to kill me! Fumi pointed at... Yoko's trying to kill you?
I never said I was going to kill him. I simply asked him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice.
Same mistake? What did he do?
So,
He snuck into the dressing room in the middle of the night and accessed Alter Ego without permission. And when I caught him last night, he was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely. Whoa, whoa! What were you doing? I thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being subtle didn't work, I suppose I have to clarify myself further.
Please don't kill me!
I'm not going to kill you, merely instruct you.
Oh, very sad.
what?
I just
Oh.
want to hear him explain himself.
Hifumi, could you tell me what happened?
Well,
Well, I was just talking.
However,
Which is prohibited, was it not?
I mean, you see, talking to her is just so much fun, and I just... Whoa, okay.
The guy!
Time out. I can't even believe I'm about to ask this, but... Yumi, you're not gonna tell us you fell in love or something, are you? Ha! And I, the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld, would ever fall in love. That's...
well,
Wait, no way. Is this love?
According to the spirits,
I happened to do a psychic reading for a certain famous CEO once. And the guy was seriously head over heels for a mannequin. He had a wedding and
how
everything.
about that?
And your eyes just now? I saw the same look in his eyes. Shut up! She's not a mannequin! She's an angel!
I feel
And I
as if-
don't bother telling me angels don't exist. What we have can't be defined by your petty words.
Yeah, you're totally in love.
So how did things end up like this? Well, at the beginning, I wanted to hear her sing last time. But then I was poking around in the settings and stuff, and saw she was a well-designed program. And it was like, I say, it was the first time I was ever to talk like that with a normal girl.
Except, but she's definitely not a normal girl. In fact, she's not even a girl.
Even when all we did was talk about my hobbies and stuff, she wasn't annoyed or disgusted or anything. Don't bring up the whole gender thing, it's confusing.
That's fair.
Your stories are so interesting, Yufumi. Come on, tell me more. I want to learn everything you have to teach me.
I suppose.
It's the first time a girl's ever said anything like that to me. Besides my mama.
Hey.
Your mom says stuff like that to you? That's kind of amazing all in itself.
Oh, honey.
It's
That's
like...
why I was just so happy. It was so much fun. And before I knew it, I found myself her fate, her personality, and her...
Well,
Even the keyboard? I think you have misunderstood the situation, Hifumi.
Even if he has, this is actually the reason why I like Hifumi as a character. Because, like, even though I don't relate to a lot of the way he acts, I do relate to this. Like, the desire to make friends, the point where you feel very attached to friends you have online, who are basically a digital voice and a keyboard.
are you okay with this?
Alter Ego was not interested in who you were. It was interested in what you knew. It is an artificial intelligence. It exists to learn. Of course it wanted to hear of things it did not know. But then many things Shihiro could not have taught it about, for what that is worth.
Honestly.
Alter Ego wants that information. That is all.
No, Dad.
I know, I mean, I do know that, but still, you saying it's totally hopeless. You've
Yes.
gotta be freaking kidding me! Hey, you jerks! I'm sitting here listening to you guys jibber jabber on about whatever!
Yo.
Oh, Taka, are you back? Who the hell's Taka? You? Listen up! I'm me, got it?
What the heck?
Huh? You're... who?
What?
Don't bullcrap me, isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Mondo. So, like, Kyondo, I guess. I'm gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe. What the heck kind of fusion is this?
What's happened to you, Taka?
Actually, I told everyone what happened the day before.
Well then.
So because of what Alter Ego said to him.
Are you sure it's Alter Ego's fault? Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him.
Ghost? No, there's no such thing, man. What are y'all whining about? Come on!
What?
God, you're really cheesing me off. Hey, Hifumi. Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking, but bro belongs to me! Huh?
Yeah.
Alter Ego, he's an exact copy of the one who gave me my soul back! And I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again, fudging idiot! I'm afraid I can't allow that. What?
So it's...
I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I have this opportunity, let me say this right now. Destiny has bound me and her together in the Gordian knot of true love!
Okay, hold on just a minute. Are we having an alpha male fight over a fucking AI?
Well, me and him have melded together in the white-hot heat of friendship! Hey, come on, you guys! Moron! Talk down to me and I'll ram my fist right into all 4 of your vital points! Well, I punch at the speed of sound and I don't have any arm hair, so there's no drag!
Enough already.
Knock it off, both of you.
Hey.
This doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him to all of us. We can use him to finally gain access to vital clues.
Kyoko's right. If anyone dares disturb the peace any further, then they'll have to deal with me.
Ooh, damn.
Anyway,
Until Alter Ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear?
I can't hear you. Yes, got it.
so then,
Okay then, let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too long.
Are you sure it's okay to let them off with a warning?
indeed.
Yes, I have a plan. It'll be fine.
That is honestly one of my favorite sequences in this whole fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Hifumi
That's a-
and Kiyamondo fighting over the Chihiro program. Alright, who are we spending time with? I think we only get 1 free time slot today as well because of that.
Let's spend time
We technically
with...
haven't spent time with Hifumi.
You know what? Sure.
And I have something that I know will be his thing as well. I have a couple of them. Yes, did you need something? If you don't have business with me, please leave me alone. Should I hang out with them?
Let's cheer him up a little bit.
You trying to cheer me up? You don't have to worry about me. I'm just really exhausted. But I do appreciate it. It's nice having friends to check up on you. Spend some time with Hifumi. Hifumi and I grew a little closer to gay. That's a Freudian slip. You'll know it when you see it. By the way, this is the love ring that I was talking about. Like, it's a love item for every single person.
Yeah.
This is Sakura. She likes fresh bindings.
Okay.
This should be obviously Hifumi. He's literally talked about. He's literally talked about Demon Angel Pudgy Princess.
Yeah.
I think Kyoko likes that. I think Kyoko likes that. Leon likes that.
Oh, Leon.
Mondo likes, not Mondo, all of these things are like things that, what's his name? Hero likes.
Hero?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also know what, I also know who likes this now. Who talked about getting a towel rub.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it was...
Ina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, so... I don't know if she loves it.
Anyway, it's talking to me.
I was once a ruthless Ubermensch. Ubermen... What? But Mr.
Yes.
Nayagi has awakened my heart through the power of friendship. May I call you my master? What is thy bidding, my master? Seeing Hifumi so pleased with something? Yep, that was a love present. I see quality in you, Mr. Nayagi. True quality.
Mr. Nayagi.
And that's why I decided to present you with my lecture on the nature of fanfiction.
Oh, God.
If we're gonna be
Have fun
friends,
reading this shit.
you must be fully informed. I will permit no fanfic bigotry whatsoever. I don't think I have any fanfic bigotry. I mean, I don't really know any kind of anything about that kind of geeky stuff. See, there it is. To you, fanfic equals geeky, right? But is that all the word? Is that all that word is worth? Huh? Did I say something wrong? But that's okay, because I take the word geek as a compliment. You see, there is nobody on Earth so full of knowledge as a geek.
Yes, indeed.
In a sense, a geek is like an expert. That's right, a total expert. A successful musician must necessarily be a music geek. A movie director is a movie geek. See? It's those experts, those geeks, who open up the world to others. He's right.
I mean, yeah.
So when you say that writing fanfic is geeky, you're recognizing us as true experts. Okay. So what exactly is fanfic then?
Here we go.
Oh, super direct question for the win! Basically, we have different kinds of stories and events, right? These are where groups of holy warriors sell their own stuff based on games, comics, anime, and everything. And the stuff those people make is fanfic. Comics are the most common creation, but it also includes games, music, and even merchandise. By the way, there's a name when a group of fanfic creators come together. Specifically, it's any organized group that comes together to release their work. A group that comes together to release their work. The thing is, I'm sure you're thinking con, just like I am. Like, you know, a convention.
Yeah.
But that's not an option here. I think it's circle?
I'd say circle.
Is it a circle? Da-da-da-da-da. It sure is! Of course you knew that, I mean, it's only common sense. I certainly hope you don't expect me to explain such common sense topics every time. Well, like I said, I don't know too much about this stuff.
Without a doubt.
This goes well beyond I don't know much. But I guess I can't blame you. The propaganda never touches on that. So as a fanfic ambassador, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be itching to buy a premium pass to the next fanfic con. He even says con!
Yeah.
Right? Obviously he's excited, but... That's it for today. I hope you're excited for your next lesson. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for the two of us. I'm kind of sad to see what the future... words. If Yumi's record, but... fucking record... but... You've just unlocked the skill handiwork. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. After we're done, I decided to head back to my room for a while.
And contemplate my existence. I have something in my eye!
Oh no, it's still daytime. Wait, it didn't... did it say free time? Anyway, who do you want to spend time with?
Can we hang out with the man, our hero?
Yes, because we have not hung out with him yet. Yeah, he was in... was he in this room or this room?
Great question, Buckaroo.
He was in this room.
You know, if I could see, that'd be great.
Nope.
Oh, that's,
This room. I think Kyoko's in here guarding him as well. Oh, maybe not. Yasahiro Hagakure. I mean, this school is totally unique and elite, right? So maybe this is normal for them. What do you think, Makoto? Should I hang out with Hiro for a while? Hell yeah.
Well,
You wanna go grab a bite to eat in the dining hall? I'll teach you where all the best power spots are. Hiro taught me about all the best power spots. Yeah, it's where the wall has an outlet in it. It's the best power spot. Hiro and I grew up.
He likes the stuff.
I know that Crystal Skull is love, and I know Azura's Tears is love. I don't know if the others are love. So...
let's give a love.
ah, such mysterious power! This is a true blue Oopart! He actually talks about Ooparts in one of his later things. I think the Oopart, I think Oopart is the answer to the question, so keep that in mind. Makoto! The dawn of a new era draws near! Seeing Hiro so pleased. Hey Makoto, you know what I think? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount?
about that?
Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours. For you, let's call it 900. That's only a $100 discount, and it's even that it's way too expensive. Hey, come on! You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell your future. So are you right pretty often?
Well,
I sure am. At a bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. 20%? That sounds pretty sketchy. But think about it, right? How often are real clairvoyants right?
They're not.
Exactly. So being 20% right of the time right is 20% more than the rest of the clairvoyants.
So he technically is an ultimate clairvoyant.
Yeah.
what the heck?
For real? Don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% I'm right at the time every time. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Do you realize how amazing that is? Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What? When did you see it?
Well,
You won't believe what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. I refuse, deny, don't like it.
I'm right.
Doesn't matter if you don't like it, that's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you said.
You know?
At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000. Please don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. There's no way you're gonna be right, right? You like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon ready for services. Ha ha ha. Tadpoles. Oh my god. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that.
You know what I also realized?
What?
Makoto is the only one who has a reason to get the 10 million.
Yeah! Oh my god, the main character's gonna be the killer.
Yeah, he's the only one who has any reason.
Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you. Whatever else happens, don't let him be right. I think Lost in Thought makes concentration, like slowing down time, take less thing.
Cool.
I think that's what. Which is kind of useful. I don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have enough abilities now that we have to start picking and choosing. But mostly because they concern gameplay, that'll be on me.
Yeah. You get to pick the abilities.
Yeah.
I get to figure out what's actually going on in this crazy
Am I
school.
ready? I guess I'll just go to bed. I think we get one more free time segment, because it's usually 3 to 4. Happy?
Happy New Day! I'm the kind of guy I don't want to celebrate a new year. I want to celebrate the dawn of every new day. Because every new day deserves celebrating. So,
Happy New Day!
yeah, Happy New Day!
Ding dong, bing bong.
Good.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh,
Ugh. Taka and Kyoko, I'm not here today.
Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka.
Damnation!
May as well just forget about the guy.
so,
You don't have to get so mad.
They're rivals in love. What are you gonna do? Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I might catch his virginity. My guess is you're already infected.
Wait, can you really catch it? Oh my god. I'm being vulgar. Let's eat breakfast.
But as soon as my hands approach my food. Oh yeah.
Huh? That voice!
Doors to the dining hall exploded open.
So in the end,
So it's you, Genocide Jack. And
that's enough.
Don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious.
I'll give you a hint! I'm wearing red lingerie today.
I don't think anyone wanted to know.
Hold on a second. You.
Huh?
What's your top power level? Like 35, 22, 33? You start out big on top and try to look thinner down south? You look at your melons! They're seriously gargantuan! You dunk them in milk every night or something?
You're starting to freak me out.
If you lay a finger on Hina, I will show you no mercy.
These two.
I know.
So, what do you want? Surely you are not here to join us for breakfast.
Of course not. I came to hear a story.
Story?
A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet.
You talking about alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right
What?
Why not?
because of certain circumstances. Up until now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned? I don't buy it.
I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed your body to the vultures.
What kind of messed up dictator are you?
Yes. But isn't this a democracy? Or would you exclude those who don't fit your tyrannical majority?
That's not what we're doing.
That's fine.
Well, whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off. His hair color
indeed.
was very different. And he looked like a fucking tadpole.
Taka, has become utterly useless.
Celeste, you don't have to say it like that.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? Those men who clothe themselves in the cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps that will make things all the more interesting.
Interesting?
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward.
That's why you came to give us that amazing advice?
It seems I am unwelcome here. Then I will grant your desire and remove myself.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
You don't need to come with me.
You don't have to play that hard to get, Master. You can just play hard.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, you sweet, innocent baby boy that I did not think was so sweet and innocent baby boy.
He ran away? So now he's running hard to get. I see. Wait.
So at the end there, what was that all about?
Just now, Byakuya was like, maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Elizabeth left the dining hall, finished breakfast, and went back to our room. Alright.
What to do today?
Well, it says we haven't spent time with Celeste, but my brain tells me we have.
No, we've spent time with Celeste.
But it hasn't appeared in the thing, that's all.
It was Sakura that we haven't.
Sakura, that's what I meant, yeah. My brain tells me we've spent time with Sakura. But maybe we haven't. I nearly fucking vomited.
Let's start. If we get to, let's start with Toko, because we haven't seen her yet. We know for a fact we haven't spent time with her yet.
Okay. Except,
and then we'll check
except it won't be Toko.
Well, yeah, but even then.
Yeah, it's gonna be,
She's her own thing, right?
Yeah, I think she has, like, one reward, though.
Well, that's fine.
Ah, it feels so nice being able to act like my normal murderous self in public. Bonsai to personal freedom! It's a really good idea to hang out with Genocide Jack.
Yeah.
Perfect! I was starting to get totally irritated at not being able to kill anyone! So if I can't kill, at least I get to beat the ever-loving crap out of something! Genocide Jack chased me around her school, her fists flailing. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? Would you like to give Genocide Jack a present?
Do we have a present for Genocide Jack?
This one I don't know. I can look it up if you really want, but I don't know. Like
I'm curious.
The obvious pick, of course, apart from the love status ring, which everyone likes, is the scissors. We have 2 pairs of scissors there. But yeah, I can look it up if you want.
Can you look it up? I wanna see.
I will almost definitely have it, obviously.
Mm-hmm. The one thing you didn't get.
Right? Genocide Jack. Yeah. Free-time events / Genocide Jack Danganronpa. Is it? Hold on. 17, 71, and 72. Because they're by numbers. 1, 6, 11, 16, 17. So she likes this.
Okay.
And let me go 5, 10, 15, 20. 6, 5, 70. She likes this and likes this as well. I think she likes the same things as Toko. Like, these are lovey things. Okay.
Let's do the... yeah.
Let me just check. Yes, this is love. This is love dial.
Cool.
Oh man, I'm getting excited like woo here. Seeing Genocide Jack makes me so happy, I guess. Oh, but you don't get Genocide Jack's thing instantly. That was a lot of time to spend to not get anything. Do you want to go again, or like what do you want to do at this point?
Let's just try Sakura, because I want to see what the deal is with her.
I can, of course, also look up her gifts as well. Like, if I'm looking up gifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 23. Yeah, I actually technically already know. It's the fresh binding.
Hey.
Hello, did you need something? Did I talk to Sakura for a while?
So then.
I just got done exercising. Now would be a good time for a break. Would you like to get something to drink and talk for a bit?
Yeah.
Sakura and I grow a little closer. Would you like to give her a present?
Binding.
He also likes a God of War charm. Yes, I've got 5 of those actually. So...
Cool.
Are you sure I can have something so valuable? Makoto,
So then.
Since we've already talked so much, it's okay to... Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I knew we had one already. It was weird. It's okay to talk a little more, right? Oh, okay, no. That's
just the love thing.
Yeah. My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after eating up during a workout is the truth. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired.
I do.
You exercise every morning, Sakura. Unless there are errands that This all seems really familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
My brain is telling me I've heard this.
You've also played the game like 17 times.
No, but recently. Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always do training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day. But I'm amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough? I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's all so I can get stronger after. And I have to keep getting stronger. Because it's my destiny to fight. Your destiny is to fight? From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion. That's one heck of a legend. My father was my master, and every waking moment was spent with him, learning to fight. As a child, I sparred boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course, but before long, they were no match for me. You mean you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my yeah, see, remember we had to do the question for this?
Yeah.
Do you remember now?
I don't know.
I'd say my specialty is a solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it is a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline, then fusing them together. Stand-up, yeah, I swear we've done that.
No, we haven't.
Oh my god, Game Grumps did it! That's why I'm remembering.
Oh.
Do you know which one it is?
Fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. I have no idea.
I believe it's Jiu-Jitsu, but I also think MMA comes very close to it. In fact, it might be MMA. Which one? Like, you pick.
Let's try Jiu-Jitsu.
Are you talking about Jiu-Jitsu? Well, that encompasses so many things, even defining it is difficult. My focus does incorporate Jiu-Jitsu, but it's more centered on direct combat. I guess it was MMA.
Mixed.
Basically, they're an MMA fighter then, right?
Of course.
That's right. It's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. I don't just want to be best in competitions, I want to be the strongest human on Earth. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you already the best? No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Really? Till I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you? Maybe I'll tell you about it another time, if the opportunity presents itself. Sakura didn't make a sound. I honestly can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. Even if they're real, can they really be human?
I kind of wish you had a face cam through that because I've just been vibing to the music that whole time.
Yeah. Going back to my room for a little while. I believe that's the last free time segment.
Have I mentioned that I'm shit at dancing?
Oh, there's something by the door.
It's a dead body!
A dead body has been discovered! This piece of paper looks like it must have slipped in my whole meet in the dining hall. Handwriting is really good. To want to meet up so suddenly. Wrote it, and why? What's the point of calling me out like that? Nowhere's, but can't you? So...
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on.
Okay. Meanwhile, while Snow's taking a phone call, several people are dying. Alright, we just have to wait for Snow to get back from her phone call, which is fine. It happens to all of us. I get phone calls all the time from a company called Canopy Landscapes, because it's a company that, like, liquidated, I believe is the right term, or cessated. It's like a company that died, essentially, lost all of its finances, and when I rolled my number, I took their old number. But because their number's still in, like, phone books and shit, like... I still get calls for, hello, is this Jack from Canopy Landscape? And like, it's so frustrating. Like, no, this is Patrick. I am not a crusty crab. Bummer.
It's them tadpoles, am I right, boys?
Better than politics.
So them politics, am I...
Ah!
I returned. I had to talk to my mommy.
So...
Alright, sorry. Note at the door. Let's leave the area.
Alright. I heard you say, while Snow's away, people are dying, and now I'm concerned about what's happening.
Yeah.
Yo.
Huh?
Oh, Makoto. Hero? Than the letter I found in my room? Yup, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. Who taught you that? And why did you want to meet up with me? No, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko?
Actually,
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to a late night bath session? Huh? Okay, let's do it. Fucking hell, Makoto. How have you
you're serious.
You got it, hero. Let's take a dip together. It's like fucking the second time. Like, you should know what that means.
Makoto, it's like check cams at some point.
As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out. Hey you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Parker's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wrist. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime is for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up! What'd you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl?
Taka, he seems to be even worse off than I'd heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality.
Wah! You got a lot of poop falling out of that mouth of yours, you know that?
I love how wholesome he is.
I know.
How rude! A maggot like you has right to speak that way to our heaven-sent master. Are you back to your Mamagumi self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up!
Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete. You wanted us to all meet here, right, Kyoko? So what are we doing here?
How about that?
Isn't it obvious? It has got to do something with alter ego, right?
Yeah, totally. Did he finally find a clue? What is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity?
She does not look happy. Did you see that?
Yeah. It's gone. I fucking knew it.
Gone?
I came here a little earlier to check up on things. That's what I discovered. Alter ego, the laptop, has disappeared.
What?
No way!
You're kidding, right?
Huh? What? She's gone? You can't be fudging serious! What did you do with him?
Was it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to? I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us. Maybe we just missed it? I was in the laundry room next door all day. There's no way I would have heard it. I wouldn't have heard it.
But if it wasn't the mastermind, then... The solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It can only have been him. Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, did you not? What? I'm the ultimate moral compass! I would never do something like that!
I don't think it counts when you say it about yourself like that.
You're the suspicious one here. You got nothing but a big jiggling sack of fat. Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left. You'll understand that once you play more Final Fantasy games. No, wait. I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong. It's you.
Serious.
Well, I'm sure it was one of you. So whoever did it, just hurry up and confess.
No, there's no way either of them did it.
Huh? Why not?
So,
I told Alter Ego to yell if Taka or Hifumi came into the dressing room.
What?
It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it.
But I never heard any yell.
Sorry. No. Alright, work.
indeed.
Exactly, which means it wasn't them.
Then who was it?
So that's it.
The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind and it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply, it was someone else.
Interesting.
Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hina, Toko, or myself. One of us must be the thief.
Sorry.
Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego?
How about this for a reason? There is a traitor among us. Among us? What?
Huh?
One of us is working for the mastermind. A spy. Well, who would have thunk it? And that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility?
It can't be.
I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. Or an imposter, if you will. The mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly.
A spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible. There's no way.
You're in a murder school!
Yep.
Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility?
I don't care. I don't care. someone, anyone, save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again.
Damn it!
Oh.
Same here. How many times do they have to kill Bro before they're happy? I'll beg. I'll scrape my head across the ground. Just please give him back.
So,
This is pretty messed up, but still, I think I kind of get how they feel.
at the very least.
I think Alter Ego is most likely still safe, for the moment at least.
Yes, indeed.
If they wanted to destroy it, they would have taken it. They wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did this has something else in mind for them? Something else?
Damn it!
It doesn't matter! Nothing else matters! No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back! That is my promise as a man! Shut the fuck up!
Oh my god!
I swear I will- No, I swear I will save her! Using the power of love! That ding dong bing bong actually kind of harmonized with the background music.
There is nothing to be done.
Sorry.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to leave this set for tomorrow. For now, everyone gets some sleep.
Hold on, I'm having a leg seizure. Give me a minute.
How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around!
What good are you if you are too tired? You will be much more effective after a good night's sleep.
Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here!
Calm down.
Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto?
I agree with you. We run around at night at panic, the mastermind is sure to notice and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if, just for tonight, try to endure it.
This is fine.
Okay, then let us part for today. We will begin our search for Alter Ego in the morning.
And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind.
So what do you think about what Byakuya has said? Do you think he's just conjecture?
About, like, the spy or him saying it?
Well, I asked what you think about what he said, so... Like, do you think it's true or just conjecture?
We did see a cutscene with someone talking to,
Monokuma?
Monokuma. I know his name. What are you talking about? That wasn't a thing. And we literally did get confirmation from Monokuma that there was a spy. So...
Oh, but it just could be... Fuck. So who do you think it is?
Yeah, because this game totally would put that in for no reason.
Absolutely, it likes doing that. You can't really believe all of the information you get from this game. But who do you think it is then?
This is gonna sound really weird,
Go on.
but my gut is saying Hina.
Interesting. Tell me why.
It's more a process of elimination
Okay.
than anything else.
We like those around here.
So, Kyoko is too
Smart.
smart. Yeah, I don't think she's too investigative of all of this situation, and she's the one who's drawing everyone towards the investigation to figure out what's going on.
It'd also be very dangerous to have Kyoko as your fucking thingo, and to let Kyoko in to be that close, if that makes sense.
And at this point, and from a gameplay perspective, I also don't feel like she's gonna die soon. I might be jinxing this, but she seems too much of an important leader.
Yeah, she's like your second main character, so it's like you think she's gonna survive the whole game, basically.
Yeah. That's kind of a cheaty way of doing it, but I also just don't think her character fits with a spy.
No, that makes sense.
Celeste seems very eager to just live there the whole time, but I don't think that's spy. I think that's just adapting. Because her whole thing is adapting, and she's also too smart. I think.
I think so as well.
Byakuya wouldn't give a shit. That's all I can say. Byakuya wouldn't give a shit.
Are you absolutely so sure about it?
I know he likes pulling strings. He likes being the puppeteer behind things.
Hmm.
But I think it would be too dangerous for the mastermind to use him.
He literally
Because-
comes from an elite family that are basically being referenced as the Illuminati. He literally is the Illuminati child.
Yes. However, I think it would be too dangerous for the mastermind to use him.
Right.
Because he would find a way to use that against this guy.
Mhm.
Whoever this person is. I think for their own safety, they wouldn't use Byakuya. Because he would find a way to either pull the strings entirely himself,
Right.
or he would find a way to twist the situation later.
Mhm.
Hiro, it could be him. Hold on, let's talk about Sakura first. She seems too honorable.
That makes sense.
That's just a piece that I think she's too honorable.
That makes sense.
Hiro seems disconnected from everyone, but he's also not contributing. And, like, I think if you were the spy, you'd be a little bit more active in, like, at least somewhat giving a shit. And that leaves me with Hina, because she is kind of playing dumb, but but I feel like she has enough consciousness in this whole situation where, for her playing dumb, she's grasping things extremely quickly.
Mm.
And that's a little suspicious to me.
That makes sense.
And also Toko's genocide joke, so I don't really think... I think that would just end badly.
You got it wrong. It's
there was
Toko. No, I'm kidding.
But it's also like there was a discussion about you're supposed to make the first move, and Genocide Jill would have totally like done that.
Oh yeah.
And also there was another thing that I'm thinking about. There was a cutscene with Hina before laying on her bed before she found the ghost.
Yep.
And that feels like it was much too specific to be leading to that. Because she was talking, I can't stand this anymore, I don't want to do this. She seems to be having regrets with something and not just being stuck in the school. And that cutscene also kind of draws me to think that it's her. Because that's such a specific thing to have before that discovery. You could have totally just had that discovery, but they had this whole inner self debate.
Yeah. That makes sense. I'm not going to tell you whether you're right or wrong, but that does make sense.
Oh yeah. But that's where my current thoughts are. That's where my gut is telling me to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I doubt I have all the information yet either.
Yeah, no, but I will also say that, like, yeah, actually, that was what I was going to say. Yeah, you don't have quite all the information.
Well, yeah, and I wouldn't expect to at this point.
Kind of late, I didn't realize, like, yo, this scary is, they were starting to doubt each other again, that scares me more than anything. Damn it, I threw myself in the bed trying to shake off, blah, 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 blah.
Gabe, why is that so interesting, huh, bud?
Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
I love Monokuma.
Gabe, you know something.
Well, he's played the game.
Oh, I know.
So he knows exactly who it is.
I know! I'm trying to sneakily get some information out of it.
No, Gabe, please, I will fucking time the shit out of you if you say anything. You don't want that.
I know it's more fun to solve it yourself, so.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
We have to
Where
look
are
for
you in the
alter
game?
ego. We just lost alter ego.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Is it true? Is this it? What happened to the others?
That was exactly not that. Aren't they coming?
There was only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me, only 4 people?
God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. So we decided to wait in case anyone showed up. But no matter how long we waited.
So, it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour.
Means you got there at 7. I haven't others come.
Cause, I mean...
Hiro and
Hiro and Celeste have never missed a day, till now. Aretha, what the hell is it with you taking my lines,
And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka.
Fucking tadpole.
Oh, they were not. Oh, that was a Makoto line. I didn't even steal a line. I just. They even were more eager than anyone to look for alter ego, and they're not here.
Can't be.
Something must have happened.
Hey, Snow. I love you, but you might wanna take a. You might wanna take a moment because.
Oh no.
Huh?
It would seem...
I was careless. I was too distracted by alter ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually.
Monokuma's motive. Money!
And I prepared this. What
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
think? It's like...
Don't tell me someone did something for money.
Who needs money?
Yep.
Hey.
We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down.
Without another word, we left the dining hall. So I think I know which way to go.
Cover more ground if you split up. Sakura, you check the dorms. Makoto, you check the first floor. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay.
Okay then, I guess I'll check the third floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But...
I really hope nothing happens.
So do I.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Shut up. I believe... So this is really interesting events, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, what you need to be doing is paying attention now to every single detail, like who left for what location and the times and all of that kind of thing.
No, no.
Yeah, because shit is now starting to happen. I believe I gotta check here, but this might be late. Yeah, it's late. Sorry to spoil that.
Well,
I think it doesn't matter what I do at the moment. I think it literally just is check random rooms. Because I believe it does not start on floor 1.
oh, start.
Yeah. Did you recognize who screamed?
Hina?
Yes. What? That was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the 3rd floor. I flew up the stairs leading to the 3rd floor. Right away, I saw her standing in the hallway.
Please.
Makoto!
Hina, what's wrong?
It's awful! The rec room door was open! And when I looked inside, I saw...
What did you see?
I better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto.
Before I could say anything else, she was rushing downstairs.
Well,
First thing I saw in the rec room was Celeste, and she was hurt.
Makoto,
Celeste, what happened?
I was stupid. I got attacked.
Attacked? By who?
I am not sure. Some sort of strange man.
Strange man?
A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual. I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Hammer?
What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1.
Don't tell me, Taka. That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise.
So you were attacked with this. Justice Hammer 1. Someone yelling?
Makoto, Celeste. I found Sakura!
Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? That was clearly just one hammer. Just... And I'll say them. Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. As detailed as you can.
Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake.
You put that rule into effect!
Yeah, it was him. Anyway, that is where I first saw this strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and...
That's where you were attacked.
It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended.
So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall.
The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour. Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly.
That is...
That's because I begged and groveled for my life. That is what?
You did. I was about to read it.
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
Indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival.
Yeah, I'm kind of on Celeste's side with this one, right?
Yeah. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem.
Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? Why did it...
Okay, before I read her line, he attacked her with a fucking hammer.
Yeah, I wonder...
Why do you think that wouldn't be a serious problem?
When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi.
Hifumi?
After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped?
Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about the strange guy?
See what I mean? She plays dumb and then she's like, actually detective.
Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you.
Show us?
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera.
You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph this suspicious individual without him realizing it.
Seriously? Let's see it!
I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good.
With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck?
What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered.
Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes?
So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away?
And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it's become a serious problem.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry.
Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
If that's true, they were headed towards the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right?
The second floor. That's where Kyoko was supposed to be.
Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here?
Oh no. Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her. Yeah, see, that's a little weird.
This is bad. If that strange man did head to the floor, Kyoko might have run into him. We have to hurry. We have to hurry! Kyoko's in danger!
Yeah.
What?
What's going on? What's all the fuss?
Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game?
Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi? Nope, sure haven't!
Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running.
We came here together!
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me.
Anyway, can you guys help us look for them?
What?
Why? What happened?
There's no time now, we'll explain later.
Well, fine. It looks like something interesting is going on.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something!
Oh.
Did you hear something?
I think it came from the library.
The library? Okay, let's go!
We ran into the library as fast as our legs would carry us. Are you paying attention to all the details? When we opened the door to the library... It hurts! It hurts! We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay?
I'm glad to see you're still alive.
It's super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt?
That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call it just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
What?
Robo Justice.
Yeah. That guy was Robo Justice.
This Robo Justice you are referring to is... This is... It's not?
Yeah, it's this, is it not?
Yeah. What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him.
Unforgivable!
Thank you. Yeah, that's him, I'm sure of it. Robo Justice!
It can't.
That would be hard to mistake. Robo Justice, huh?
This just keeps getting stranger. Hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked in the rec room. But this one, Justice Hammer 2. And on top of that, this one's actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer, bonked me right on the head with it.
Well.
A hair that big, I'm surprised you're still okay.
I'm not okay. Look at all this blood. Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Do you like some?
I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? It's him!
A robot of justice, huh? Now things are starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
Are you okay with this?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go!
Thanks, everyone.
So... hold on.
So, he's used Hammer 1 to attack Celeste, and she got away with a bruise. Hifumi 2's probably got a bit of a crack in his skull, but he's alive.
Hammer 3 is gonna kill somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And if that's Kyoko, I'm about to stab a bitch.
Oh, so am I. How you feel?
Tadpole?
How you feeling, Hifumi? Want me to take a look at you?
Okay, I think it stopped bleeding. Still kind of dizzy, though.
So then.
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
Yeah, good idea. The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers seem to be increasing in size. First one, and now two.
In other words,
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first two.
If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure!
Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi.
Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor and that's where the strange costumed man attacked me.
That must be what I witnessed at around 7 this morning.
After that, he dragged me down to the library and whack! Down came the hammer. Must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago.
At around 7:30, in other words. Would have still been in the dining hall.
Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibi.
I was in the laundry room doing my laundry.
His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
Why do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? 'Cause I was peeking! Anyway, that means that Byakuya and Toko were together as well, meaning they also have alibi. The only ones who don't have alibis to when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet. Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere.
Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all.
Where could she have disappeared off?
She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman. She might be exactly as I suspected.
Hold on! Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so...
I'm not talking about who attacked them.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mystery man's spy might be.
Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not
Highly
possible!
doubt it.
what?
Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Save this discussion for later. Right now we need to focus on finding these suspicious individuals.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. Might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet.
She's right, we have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit.
Understood. Take care of yourself.
Well then.
You have a concussion.
Okay, let's go.
If he doesn't have a concussion, I would be massively surprised.
Yeah.
So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume?
Don't bother looking for reason from a deviant.
What to do?
Alright, fucking Detroit become human. So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around?
You alright, bud?
Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of. Even...
What?
Dot. What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
Really?
Up on the second floor, then. You bastard! You won't get away from me! We all shot towards the stairs.
He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and...
Sorry. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Okay, but what should we yell?
Second.
Anything, it doesn't matter!
So then,
Then is... Ha! Okay.
what are you saying?
Ha! Dia! Whatever you want, just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Do ya? I've never had such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go.
Hey, Mr. Robot, where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya! We spread out in every direction this. Again, I believe this is another case of it does not matter which rooms I look in.
You will not find the robot man.
Yeah. It's just about creating the illusion of time. Oh. That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the third floor. I sprinted up to the third floor.
Everyone,
Over here, everyone.
just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream.
I saw him, the strange costume man.
Sorry, I did read your line just then.
You read both of them.
Well, you read that one.
No. I have Hina, remember?
Yeah,
And
but,
Byakuya.
yeah, but you read Byakuya.
No, I didn't.
I'll just read them.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. You ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so we headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
You must be down this hole. Come on, let's go.
I had to get revenge.
Ah.
What is it now? Huh? Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now.
Who was that screaming?
It's a great fucking question.
That was Hifumi. That was Hifumi's scream.
Oh.
Huh?
What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office! This is bad. Come on, we have to go back!
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Why don't we split into two groups?
I'll lead the
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting, tadpole. Very well, then Mako Kina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will lead the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So again, are you paying attention to all the details?
I am trying.
There's
a lot of shit.
There's a
going on.
lot. This is what makes this so confusing. The secret to this mystery, if it ever becomes a murder mystery, I don't know if it even will. The secret to this mystery is the timeline. We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay.
You be taking notes or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll get the truth bullets, so.
That's
Okay,
fair.
you guys be careful. With that, we split into two groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina ran downstairs to the first floor.
So you're saying it will be a murder?
Ah, I can't be sure
If we
of
get
that.
if we get truth bullet.
Like, I a world of dripping crimson.
Or pink. Well, that's comforting. The hell? Oh well, bye for me.
Thing was covered in pink. And in the center of all this pink was Hifumi?
No! What the?
It looks like something very bad has happened. No shit.
I was certainly not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be Wait, those were Celeste's lines? God damn it.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Sorry, I suddenly became a girl and also had an English accent for a short moment there.
Murder? Serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Well, that confirms it.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement.
The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means...
That must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us.
One of us?
And look at that.
When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks.
This is Hammer 3.
Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2.
Just as I suspected. One strike from that and you are finished.
And the killer... There can be no doubt. A suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo-Justice.
Except they were on the 3rd floor. I
also just realized, I keep on thinking that those are Makoto's lines because the camera throws
There
me
can
off.
be no doubt. The suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo-Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one who... You fucking tadpole!
I was saying it, no, because on my end, it sounds like we're saying it at the same time. So it's just like Celeste has double voice.
Fucking tadpole!
But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. How did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right?
You can have accomplices! Do-da! Do-da! We can figure out that part later. Right now we have to tell the others.
You're right.
So then,
Then shall we go? Don't no stupid joke earlier. Don't fucking worry about it. Hina, snap out of it.
Huh? Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda...
This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone.
Okay, I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina.
Very well. I'll leave it to you then.
Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but still had trembling from what I'd just been through.
You found like 3 of them. Come on, man. Did you find individual?
Hey. I don't think it's... Is it? Yeah.
Great question.
No. Obviously, that's where the hammers came from.
Yes, that is where the hammers came from.
Must be in the back of the science lab. This is some confusing shit. It ain't confusing to you, Asterisk. You know exactly what's going on. Oh my god, Makoto, the door's open. Just let the game speak for itself. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found... another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting to greet me.
They're both dead.
There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. To kill. Ifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I witnessed 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. Alright? Immediate first thoughts. Because this one's confusing as shit. It's why it's probably one of my favorite, like, it's probably my favorite trial. If I was counting across both games, it's not my favorite trial, it's my second.
I feel like I can't jump to the assumption that Taka just died.
What do you mean by that?
That body might have been there for a while.
Think it might have been a cold body?
It might have been, and I don't know why I think that, but I do.
Hey Aretha, what's the worst? In the very first... Well, I was gonna say the very first one in 1. Because, like, Leon, like, the Leon clue is so big, it takes so long to get to that point. And it feels like the characters are very, very stupid. Like, we don't have any more clues except for the word on the blood writing on the wall. Ugh. Like,
I think that's a good tutorial, though, just to see how mechanics work, because I don't think you want to start off with, like, an actually, like, whodunit.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, if not the first one, just because of it as a tutorial, definitely the second one of Game 1. Just because of how blatantly transphobic and also, like, dissociative identity disorder phobic it is across the fucking board. It is disgusting in so many places. So, like, probably the second one. For the actual trial, like if we're not talking about like transgressions against like morality and like just the actual trial mechanics though, the third one of game 2, which I think I'm getting in the right order.
Here's my thoughts.
Favorite one of Danganronpa 1 is case 2? That's kind of gross, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I guess I can't really. The third one of 2 is not that good. Just refresh my memory without any spoilers at all. The third one of number 2 involves the quote-unquote endurance trial, right? Like, I'm giving the most vaguest of endurance. Like, think of the word endurance in all of its content. I don't want to spoil it. Here, you know what? If I can unmute on Discord, and then don't. Well, I get no because you watch the VOD. God damn it! Is the third one in game 2 Great Tower and? I think that's. I think I'm getting the. That what is the third one in number 2 Grape Tower and Strawberry? Is whatever trial is attached to that quote unquote motive. So that's what? I gotta remember what the third one. My brain is. Oh. Oh yeah, I know what the third one was. That one was a good one. That's right. That's case 4. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower is case 4. Yeah, it's case 4 of game 2 that I think is the worst one from a mechanical standpoint. But the case 2 from game 1 is the worst one from a transgresses upon people's rights kind of one. You know. Anyway, Snow.
Anyways, thoughts. The reason I think it's a cold body is that there's no weapon around it that we've seen.
Well, you just okay. Hold on.
I know I haven't like inspected, but like
there is, like it's literally right there.
Oh
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, but
well, we couldn't see that. Anyways, so right off the bat, I don't know why Sakura is on the cover art, but that makes me a little sus because last time Mondo was on the cover art and he turned out to be the killer.
It's not you. That's not.
I know that's not reliable, but
yeah.
I'm like, okay, Sakura's gonna play a point.
She will,
but
she has yet to, but she will.
Yeah, but
Case 2 tried to remake Case 2 of the game. Failed. I don't think Case 2 tried to remake Case 2 of this game. I think Case 2 tried to remake something else in the story of Danganronpa 2, and I really can't talk about what it is because it's a direct spoiler.
I'm trying to think.
Like, Danganronpa Case 2 did not try to remake this. Danganronpa Case 2 tried to remake something else. So yeah, what do you think so far, Snow? Or do you just want to continue going? Because it's
I kind of want to start like theorizing because I know the timeline is important.
Yeah.
Because there's a question of
what happened when and where.
There's a question, and there's also a question: how did Hifumi die on the first floor? But they saw a shadow of someone on the third floor.
Yeah. Why is this happening?
It's hi.
Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. Relax. She just passed. Shut up. And do the line. Yep.
Are you okay?
No.
Tadpole. Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. Oh boy, genocide Jill!
The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, doesn't she?
We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now.
It's like you said, I should just leave her alone for now.
Hammer! Body!
Yeah, hit her
Then
with...
hammer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Toko. Hmm. Damn it, why did this happen?
Hammer!
It's clearly Joseph's...
Who took the time to paint this shit?
Another hammer. No, now it's just as hammer before, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However,
I'm eating, sorry. No. No.
That's good.
No.
Nom, 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 nom.
Burger. No. No.
You're right there, bud.
Because I got like sauce all over my upper lip because it's saucy burger. No. Ah! But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah! What, does Makoto not have a fucking idea of a separate mind? You know, people are supposed to learn that at the age of like 4, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? The idea of the separate mind?
The separate mind?
So, the idea is that young babies don't actually realize that people think different things and have different sets of information. The way you can test it, right, is you introduce a child to, it's called the Sally Ann test. You introduce a child to characters Sally and Ann. Sally has a delicious cookie and she puts it in a box and then she walks away. Ann moves the cookie from the box to the basket. And then Sally comes back, and then they ask the child, where should Sally look for the cookie, right? Obviously, Sally would look in the box because that's where she left the cookie, but children up until the age of 4 have not developed the idea of a separated mind, I think is a separate mind? I can't, like, individual...
Whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah. And so they'll say that they all insist Sally will look in the basket for the cookie. And Makoto being like, what? How did you not know there was a Justice Hammer 3? It's just very non-separate mind. You get that shit at age 4, boy. Like, come on.
Yeah.
What's the matter? I'm sorry!
What's the matter?
There, are you happy? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
Out with it. Do you know something?
Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too!
what?
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 Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out.
Of course, come on! So Sakura Byakuya and I rushed out to the physics lab.
Yeah, right, Gabe?
Oh,
Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office?
Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
indeed.
Well, that's not all. It is gone.
What's gone?
It has disappeared.
Disappeared?
Hifumi's body has disappeared. Weren't you watching that shit?
What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Gabe, you are absolutely right. Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everybody back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs and reached the nurse's office completely out of breath, and couldn't believe my eyes.
Gasp!
Fumi's body was just there a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break, folks. I need to go get some alcohol, clearly. I will be right back. I can still hear you laughing!
Fucking hell, man. Shut up, Gabe. This is way I'm a giggly bitch tonight. This is way funnier than it should be. It's fine. This is just way funnier than it should be to me, so I've been laughing for the past 10 minutes. You don't have to shut up, I'm sorry.
Alright, bitches!
Are you gonna follow Gabe's advice and take a shot every time you steal
I
my
haven't
line?
put my headset on yet, hold on. What did you say?
Are you gonna follow Gabe's advice and take a shot every time you steal my line?
Yep.
Oh, really?
I don't drink alcohol. A shot of water.
Oh, cool.
I might start drinking alcohol for streams.
You'll get so hydrated.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to shut up. I don't want to. I've also been laughing my ass off. Oh, damn. Alright, let's...
I think what broke me was I can still hear you laughing!
Yeah, I know.
Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute, and in that minute, it was Aretha stealing our lines!
I generally don't rewatch my own VODs, but I'm gonna have to come back to that part to see what it sounded like with me yelling across the room.
You'll hear me laugh for like 10 minutes straight. And then, when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They really must be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys did.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Tarka's been killed. Found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be! Taka too? It can't be! No!
Hina.
Ina, calm down.
These 2!
These
We're all
two...
gonna die! All of us! They're gonna kill all of us! Then who might the next target be? Toko?
Huh?
What?
I completely forgot! She's still unconscious in the equipment room!
You left her at the scene of the crime?
We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
So she is still unconscious.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why?
That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
You bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me.
Everyone stop fighting! Right now we need to hurry back!
I can't do this anymore! I don't want anyone else to die!
Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Back up to the 3rd floor.
And the body's gone. Yep, there's no body. Hey, you can see the drag marks.
Yeah.
They disappear very quickly.
This
can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all of this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
I have eyes, don't worry about it. Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body.
But why would they do that?
I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing this crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us! Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing.
Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us.
You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love.
Yeah, if I am, so what? But that's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
See.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for could be none other than Hiro.
Which further means there'll be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that.
I'd love to read a Makoto and Kyoko fanfic. It's like, no, you wouldn't. You're still a child. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule.
Mincia without
Oh, yeah,
a second thought. Mincia grinds ya, turn you into paste to go with that Mondo butter. By the way, did you know that fish paste can refer to shellfish, like shrimp or
You are rejected!
Indeed.
Let's
See, even Byakuya agrees with me. So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger.
I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though. Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies.
2 missing bodies. 2 people who have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? She's not involved in this case. Where did she go?
What?
She's investigating. Hey, Makoto, what's the matter?
Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Whatever. We need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
The bodies don't matter, look at the crime scene. Very well, let us split up and begin searching. But there is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place there in this case.
I mean,
I know that. I think I do. But
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
these 2!
These 2! I love it!
Okay, thank you.
No need to think.
Can I say it again?
What?
These 2.
These 2.
And let's get moving. Blah, 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 blah. Words.
Am I stupid in saying that the crime scene is more important than the bodies?
They're both important, I think.
I mean, if you had never seen it, that's one thing, but we have seen it once. And I feel like, unless the hammers don't have blood on them.
Rattle, rattle.
Huh.
Door must be locked.
I wasn't even trying to steal that line, I'm just legitimately curious. Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? Definitely not behind the locked door over there.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Interesting. Okay.
So we know where the hammers came from.
I wonder if I have to... Did we just come from here? We did. I'm trying to figure out if this is another time thing. Like, I just have to go in and out of a few doors. Because if it wasn't obvious, I know that's where the bodies are.
Yeah. Hence the locked door.
Indeed.
I feel like they're really painting Hiro as the killer, and I don't think this game would make it that easy.
Obviously. Yeah.
Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to go to the repository.
Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
I'd already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead.
The bodies were in the repository? It actually took a while for me to figure out what the fuck room they were talking about. It's the room behind the art. Yeah, the one that I went to that was locked.
Yeah. Well, who would have thunk that the bodies were behind the locked door the whole time? Yes. They just told you.
Guess it's unlocked. And I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw.
You've already seen them. This should not be shocking.
But it is. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me. Saw before my eyes was unquestionable. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
Oh yeah, 3 people hadn't discovered
has
that.
been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
I love how he's always holding, like, some wine.
And so here we are. Without further ado.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just more interested in... Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial!
See ya later.
Well done. Hold on! You'd be so calm and still not read your lines! I mean, they're dead, you know?
Terrible.
Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back! Oh, this is just too awful.
Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this was some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie.
Fuck.
This wasn't...
He's alive again?
The fuck?
Am I cold? So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember
The fuck?
everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Ifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
His
So
eyes
it's
close,
anyone.
and
So it's
they-
anyone but Hiro.
and they never opened again. Death for a second time. Absolute undeniable death. So what do you think about what he said that wasn't related to the current murder? You want me to, like, in fact, pull it up so that you can see it again?
Before I'd met you all. That reminds me of the picture. So, my current thought, that is probably very wrong, is he's telling the truth. They'd all met before.
Okay. As in,
And they'd all legitimately met before.
they all, as in...
Everyone here. All the students. All the
Okay.
ultimate students. And the only... Because I feel like that's the only way to explain the picture, the everything, and they were all drugged when they first came.
Interesting.
Maybe that also had to do with inducing amnesia?
Interesting. As for what he said about the trial, Yasuhiro, what do you think?
Yeah. I have a feeling it's not here.
I wonder why.
Because they would not just hand this to us on a silver platter. I'm using, like, metagaming for this, but there's no fucking way.
There's no second miracle, reality setting again.
This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
That's a dick joke!
Oh, I shouldn't have slurped there, should I have? You're
Asterisk.
just angry.
Asterisk? No. Stop saying stuff like that.
Think again?
Leave the mystery handling to me.
Am I incorrect?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro.
Anyway, Snow.
Is he giving me a hint? You're just angry.
Seriously, Asterisk? Stop.
Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring.
He said Yasuhiro.
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakuri. That is the only person he could have been referring
So,
to.
in other words,
And with that, the case is solved.
Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
No. If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Well, yes, it does look that way.
It's gonna
Except
begin
this is a
again.
video game. The third stage of a video game. There's no way in hell.
It's going to begin this, we're going to do this one more time, I have to accept it, I have no choice but to go through it. Yeah. Every single one of these fucking investigations begins with, I just have to do it! First, I'm gonna check the monochroma file.
Go ahead.
very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened in the Monokuma file code anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There is something else that's bothered. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting up? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice?
An accomplice? Oh yes, that's supposed to be you. What are you doing here?
Don't be rude! I'm here to answer your question! What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
speaking of which, I'd like to ask.
So each. So
Yep.
Then there's
Yep. Mondo!
in other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So are you saying that nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just wanted to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only the blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing!
so in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person. That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
Can I ask a clarifying question about that rule?
Sure.
So if there's an accomplice, they have to figure out whose plan it was, not who landed the final blow.
No, the person who landed the final blow is the murderer.
Okay, so it's not like who made the plan and put it into action, it's the person who landed the final blow.
Okay, now let's dos.
Eh?
That means why not both?
Okay.
You win or lose by putting in whoever was the murderer. However, you obviously can't do that
Yeah.
without all the information. And all the information includes the plan. They're being needlessly pedantic, which is weird because the game usually thrives on them. So what they're saying is there can only be one murderer at any trial. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all.
You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What? I'm offended!
We talked about Scissor. Yeah! When did you?
I've been looking all over for you, Master! When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found! Anyway, there, you milk sack swimmer girl! Why do I gotta be a suspect?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know.
She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to remove Hifumi's body.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about! On another topic, should we post the guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then.
Ina and I can handle that. You don't mind, Ina?
Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin.
This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us is an alibi, so figuring out who should right?
Let's define alibi first.
But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems.
Good.
Alright.
Hammers.
There are hammers of different sizes. Some of them look like mallets. Mallets could be just the same. Yep. Designed using this model, they clearly... This one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently?
Bodies. Start with Taka.
Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. The killer used this to move Taka's body. That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind when the body was moved.
Let's do Fumi next.
Fumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. Is really... I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move something so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. Now I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. I remember, Hifumi's fatal injury was a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which is laying on the floor of the nurse's office. Huh, wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body is in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Who would do that? Why? It's a dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward with turn down. It's not too hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a bloodstain on it. So this is the...
Well, yeah. Good job, Sherlock.
Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances of all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Ifumi said when he died.
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
In other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, yeah, he is kind of dumb. But do you
Therefore, think about this for a moment. He is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
This is such an elaborate kill.
Oh, yeah.
Double kill. There is no way in hell someone who acts like him all the time, unless he's a really good actor. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found them pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing two people?
What?
Because all the rule says if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means.
Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
What is with this attitude?
But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was?
There's another thing that I have, like, a sneaking suspicion about.
Yep.
If you looked at the costume, because we saw a clear image of it while dragging Hifumi's body. and I don't know if this was just art style is the thing, but I'm the type that notices this kind of shit. Hifumi's very clearly a big dude.
Yep.
The costume was way bigger.
Yeah.
So, and it was also tall.
Yep.
I noticed the costume was really fucking tall. So, if we're looking at body type, the person that fits that is Sakura.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure she would have done this, is the thing.
It's a very strange killing method.
Mm-hmm.
There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to go back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help?
Yes, for
So
the
this
love.
is a good summarization of the timeline. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you and myself. We waited, that was at 7. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So at 8 o'clock, we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock. As soon as we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, and quickly came and got you. According to Celeste, she was attacked by this individual and laid unconscious for about an hour. That happened at 7. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for a costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library, 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. Hifumi would have gotten injured around about 7:30, just for time's sake. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Then, Yumi screams. Yep. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, Toko. Oh, meanwhile, you, Byakuya. What? Oh, fucking. Shut up. Yeah, Celestina and Makoto went back to the nurse office. Meanwhile, Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up to the 3rd. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. It was also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body, which means Hifumi's and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment. This time, Taka's body disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us that she had found and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that are apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. You want to look back at the case again? Just let me know. I'm fine anytime. That didn't even give us a truth bullet.
Nope.
But did it clarify anything for you? Now you kind of have a timeline.
The one thing that I really took out of that was the body announcement.
Oh yeah?
I believe, and this is just kind of a theory before investigating a lot and just having the timeline. The killer cannot have been anyone who found Taka's body.
Who found Taka's body?
That would be Sakura and
Byakuya and Toko.
Byakuya and Toko. Yes.
Okay.
Because body announcement. The body announcement is supposed to play when 3 people discover a body.
It can be when someone who's already discovered. Like, remember when Byakuya messed with the
I
case?
lost the entire second half of that sentence.
It can be someone who's like already seen the body though. Remember when Byakuya messed with the second case, and it was him and you that walked in on the body, and then Taka walked in, and that was 3 people to discover it.
Yes, but the thing is, the body announcement is supposed to play. It only played for Hifumi.
Well, it played for both of them at the same time.
But then it played again after everyone found the body.
Yeah.
No, the second one played when everyone found the body again.
Yeah.
Only one played. And I feel like there would have been a 2-body message. Or 2 messages in a similar time frame.
Interesting. So what do you take from that?
The more I think about it, the less the idea of it had to be one of the people who found this. Because what I'm thinking is, I'm not sure who, but the reason the bodies were hidden is that the killer knew one had been found but did not know the other had been found.
Interesting.
So they took that time, but I don't know who it could be because they thought they still had a chance. Because the thing with hiding the body is that if they were in that group looking around, if they were in the main group looking around that actually found the bodies, they wouldn't know that both had been found. So either they collectively found one, or they were off doing something else, and they thought they still had a chance. Therefore, they broke away and hid the bodies, thinking that they could keep something hidden.
Interesting.
I don't know, but that's just kind of a running theory.
There's only one way in and out of this room. There's definitely a lock on a door, but can it only be locked from inside the repository?
So they were inside.
I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Okay, do I have to talk to Hina about that?
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
These two!
but
And we came right to the repository to, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked?
You were there, buddy.
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. The door can only be locked from the inside repository. Bring some plunder. Interesting. When Hina checked, somebody had already gone reposit. When it was that, which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone, Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to repository. Was it the killer who was still roaming free, or was it one of the victims?
If it was one of the victims, then the door wouldn't have been unlocked.
There's gotta be
Unless
a clue. Oh.
Hifumi did come back, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
But the body rang when they found... Or what did it... No, the body rang when they found Taka. Because Taka's been dead the whole time. If it was one of the victims, and this is going off of that assumption, Hifumi wasn't dead, he was dying.
Dunno.
And he wanted to hide, and that's why he locked himself in.
Dunno.
And then the killer might have... Maybe it wasn't the killer. Maybe Hiro came... Maybe Hiro was looking, because I don't think he's the killer. I think at this point, we can safely rule him out.
Asterisk, now you're just providing misinformation.
Because 3 people discovered Taka.
Mm-hmm.
Who was 100% dead.
And 3 people discovered Hifumi.
But he might have been dying and not dead yet. Which would explain why the body announcement only rang for one person. Only one person was dead. Because Taka was hit with a bigger hammer.
That might be one reason why, yeah.
That's just... And I also have a weird question that I'm not sure if you're going to be willing to answer.
Go ahead.
So, am I supposed to have stronger theories than what I'm having now, or am I doing okay?
You're doing fine.
Okay. Because, you see what I mean? Like, I'm not asking for information, but I want to know, like, am I supposed to be doing better than what I am right now?
No, you're doing fine. Absolutely fine.
Cool. Because I don't doubt some information is going to come from the investigation, but...
Yeah. I think the only thing in here is Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay.
No truth bullets.
Yeah, that's... I actually remember this was one of my frustrations with this case, was there's a weird, disturbing lack of truth bullets for a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we do need to go to the physics lab. I think it's
This
down...
one's confuzzling.
It is. It's one of my favorite cases.
The body announcement is really tripping me up because there's no reason it should have played so late is the thing, the second one. That just doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Blood.
Let's do this. Yep.
No. God damn it! Every time.
High mark reminds me of the blood. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's all.
Who would have thunk it?
Oh. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the first floor.
I don't think Hifumi was dead.
Even with a dolly, there's no way to get up to the third floor. That's still a total mystery. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was left. Again, we're not... No truth bullets? Like... I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Yeah.
Lots of non-truth bullets happening. Does the map update when I get something in an area? It does not. I forgot
The thing with truth bullets is that you only need them in a certain context.
Yeah. I forgot there is a reason to be coming down here.
The pool.
Dang, this locker sure is. Look inside!
Where did the costume go? Think.
That's literally why I wanted to.
The
Damn,
other thing
this
is that
locker.
costume is fucking huge.
Damn, that locker sure is big. Oh well, best I'd get a leave. Guess I'd better leave. Look
Makoto
inside.
shocks me with his lack of intelligence.
I suppose we've got to do the nurse. We've got to do this one in the order that they want us to do it in. Let's go examine the nurse.
That is the most obvious door. Bloodstains and hammer.
Alright.
The question is, why was one of the hammers washed?
Just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Hifumi wasn't dead. Did you find something?
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
A cleaning cloth.
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. Who would need to do something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea, except for Hifumi was not dead when we found him.
Yeah, me neither. But I think it might be important.
The more I see, the more I am convinced that Hifumi was not dead, and we saw him die for the first time.
Justice Hammer 3. The one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Oh my god. A refrigerator? I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire.
Making a scene?
What are you investigating, Celeste?
I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
You know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone?
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. And then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celeste's account has been added to the truth bullets of your... bullet of your truth.
Yes.
I know you also get a truth bullet for the camera. Just trying to figure out when.
So this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
You have?
I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant you, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this.
Meet me in the dining.
This is the note Hero...
This is the
Nope,
note the
that's you.
hero wrote to get us all to meet up. Tadpole!
I'm sorry! You remember well.
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
All clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap.
What is?
Things grow ever more exciting.
What are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't know you anymore. Explanation. Goodbye. I know how to speak words.
Yasuhiro's message.
Why is that a truth?
Yeah.
That intrigues me. This case is fun.
You'll see why it's one of my favorite cases.
Despair Hotel.
Hiro!
I believe this is Yasuhiro's. The door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Miyaki, I did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get permission to search his room, right? So the only really important thing is this.
Those.
I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo-Justice? And it's in Hero's room? Wait. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me.
That's not at all the handwriting of his.
Ah.
His handwriting is very clean and neat, surprisingly.
Makoto, big news! Big news!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko!
What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too.
Robo-Justice?
It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
I think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. Now you see why I was trying to go there.
Yeah.
Kyoko.
Kyoko and...
I mean...
Phew, man, have I had the worst day. Hiro?
Huh.
Hiro?
Oh, hey,
Yeah, dude, who else would I be? Nah, that's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
That...
Could be the case.
Byakuya?
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself? Apparently that ridiculous object is Hiro. Did you try to read that line, sir?
Nope.
I could have heard the sneaky suspicion.
I'd ask Kyoko for the details if I were you. Aretha, did you try to steal my line?
Nope.
Aretha?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker.
I wanted to look!
It looked like he was fast asleep. So I kicked him and woke him up.
I still can't believe you kicked me! Could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy.
Why would I ever try to steal your lines? No. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't, never mind.
Nothing.
Never mind. More importantly,
He says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
first of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean... I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, didn't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here.
I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing!
You can't get it off by yourself. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of that suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Oh, free at last.
Now the hair makes sense.
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume.
Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
That's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Yeah, me too.
Could it be
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
terrible?
was Hiro! Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
To tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little too far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are on about.
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo-Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
You are like, to be fair, you are like the opposite of Hero's body type.
Yeah.
You are not the one who should like.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then...
Makoto, go ahead.
Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pink floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
See, I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
Then there's another costume! They must have one that looks the same but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
Terrible.
Just how we know it was him.
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me?
What the heck?
You don't tell me what's going on. How am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? In Makoto, who was it? Well, two people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? Two people?
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
I did not! Wait, hold on. If those two are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it.
So then.
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Fumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right? Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Huh? Unfortunate?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. Ah, I know. That note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet at the rec room at 1 AM. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Not a chance. No, hold on. You could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really?
I told you, someone's trying to set me up. Secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote that all just to trick me.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Ah, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
Well, you should buy it.
Okay, then show us that note.
With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
It's like I lost it.
Yeah, sure.
Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
Oh, what the heck? For serious?
Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro.
No, it's like I said.
Was it really to get money? The money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you.
If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet don't fail me now.
I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping. But can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
No.
To reject me so simply.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Fucking hell. Okay.
Shall we go?
I love her. She's great.
Fucking
Thanks.
hell, she gets to walk all over Makoto.
Now then, shall we?
But also, like, I like her at the same time.
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree?
What am I supposed to answer?
anyway.
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. I guess I should head back. So what do you think so far?
I think somebody drugged Hiro. I'm not sure if I know about the second suit. But I do believe that somebody would have left him a note. Probably the same someone who asked for the blueprints, because that was not his handwriting.
Mhm.
If we figured out who that was, then... At this point, I'm still not sure. I feel like more is gonna come... I feel like we're gonna get more information from the trial than from here.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yep. What I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to go back and show you where it happened, but I'm going to tell you. Remember how I told you the second case was mainly solved by a slip of the tongue moment? You know, when Mondo said that the killer has already performed a slip of the tongue.
Oh, really?
The killer has already performed a slip of the tongue that is definitive proof that they know more information that they were letting on at the time that they said they lied. However, I am going to say that that includes any line from any character that has been spoken since the day that we're on officially started. And I waited to make sure that we had talked to literally every single character to say that, so that you couldn't exclude anyone, because I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, so the slip of the tongue has happened, but we hadn't actually talked to Kyoko yet, so it's like, well, it's not Kyoko then. I want to make sure we've talked to every single person, so now I can tell you the slip of the tongue has already happened.
Shit.
And I'm not going to go back and show you where it is, obviously.
I assume that's gonna come up in the trial then.
Yes, it'll be just like Mondo's, basically the final nail in the coffin.
Anyways,
Hifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
Well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka, and without hesitation began poking and prodding at the bodies.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her movements were smooth. She was so calm. seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little bit more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
You did?
Remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
You did.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. If you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. I knew it, Cold Body!
So that would mean the wristwatch was broken sometime just after
That's
6?
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Hey, so it's good. Yep.
in other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Wearing it must have happened at 6 this morning. Meaning it must have happened. Yeah.
however,
And that's not all. Take a look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
Right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out?
Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped the ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper.
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. It's a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does
is
it?
that right?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Afumi's body for now. Now, perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Paper.
Biggest problem I have right now is how the killer's out.
Here! Dead.
Talk to Kyoko again.
indeed,
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A wad of paper?
that's right,
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden.
indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants. So I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see?
In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it
When I
up.
think about how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it's better to be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you this. A note.
Find out.
so
6 a.m. That sounds very familiar.
That's it. It's the same thing Hero said. No? Do you know why it's not?
Is it the timing? Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else from out. Let's meet in the equipment room. Said equipment.
Heroes was a rec room at 1 a.m.
Yeah. So it was all of the above, timing
The
and...
timeline gets longer. The timeline, this is why I keep on saying, the timeline is the most important fact of this trial.
Yeah. Fucking hell, this is confusing.
Then he was telling us the truth.
however,
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
Yep. Rec room at 1 a.m.
The time... That's you?
The temple! The time is different. Hero told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note said they wrote to Hifumi asked them to meet at 6.
is that right?
Hold on, just because Ifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So,
Part of it had been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
Could you maybe explain it a little more?
hey,
Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you think saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this
Is
time?
that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
Handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. If Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. And that's all you get.
Jeez.
So do you have any idea whatsoever?
I'm excited. Are ya like the bright bird? And so everyone makes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going.
Hey. This is probably... wrong button. Where we will leave it off from here.
Ooh, you're gonna let this simmer in my brain?
Oh,
You know how
yeah.
much- do you know how much of this shit I will forget by tomorrow morning?
Do you think we should keep on going then?
No, we can call it a cliffhanger.
Well, how much time do you have?
I mean, probably, if I'm gonna be realistic, half an hour.
Yeah, okay, we should leave it from here.
Yeah. Like, I could go longer, but I'll regret it in the morning. You know?
You really ought to try and remember, because this is important.
Yeah. And I'll do my best to actually remember, but...
Alright. Next time we stream Danganronpa, it's going to be the trial of Hifumi and Taka's deaths. Who is it going to be?
Woo!
And why aren't they called Hero? Because it's definitely not Hero.
Hiro was telling the truth. That note may not have been the same one they found, but it was too specific unless he wrote it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
And if you look at the penmanship...
Not his note. Yeah. So... thank you everyone for hanging out. Hope you just missed out on the stream. Sorry!
Oof.
That's gotta hurt.
Well, for Koa, we gotta keep going.
Yeah, alright, well... no. Thank you for hanging out, Asterisk. Thank you for stopping by, even if you did come too late, Koa. Thank you, Sam, for coming by. And thank you, Snow, for hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow because it helps. And if you want to catch when I stream, !Discord. I noticed that once again, the bot is not fucking working.
Does this only happen when I'm here?
No, it's been happening all the time.
Oh, okay.
Let me guess, it's not activated now for some reason.
That's fun.
I get a duet before you leave? No.
That's for later.
For never.
Ba.
Yeah, it's for never. See, it says the Streamlabs thing should be activated!
Well, have fun with that.
It's genuinely really frustrating.
Mm-hmm. I figure.
Like, command's working. Let me fucking see.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Commands are working, but the timers are so fucking glitchy. They just don't want to work. It's legitimately annoying.
It's weird.
The Discord command has a cooldown. I legitimately don't know why it constantly doesn't fucking.
I would not be the one to ask for that.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, wish Aretha luck with that.
Alright. See ya!
Adios.
And Snow, do you want to say
Au
anything?
revoir.
Because I said the rest of my outro, but not that.
Au revoir. Thanks for hanging out.